And welcome back to the news. I'm your host, and in today's news, Prince Harry was duped into offering to help a fictional island called Chunga Chunga by Russian prankers posing as Greta Thunberg. More details about the calls between Harry and two notorious hoaxers emerged today after the pair fooled him into believing he was talking to the teenage climate activist. New details show the 35-year-old was the unwitting subject of a string of jokes during his conversations with Vladimir Kuznetsov and Alexei Stolyarov. In one call, Harry spoke openly of his agony over Brexit and claimed that US President Donald Trump has blood on his hands. The Duke of Sussex was duped into saying he was completely separate from most of the royal family in calls recorded by the pranksters. And he joked, "I can assure you, marrying a prince or princess is not all it's made up to be." During one phone call, he was pranked into believing mining companies close to Mr. Trump were exploiting a fictional island. The island, called Chunga Chunga, is the name of a Russian children's song about a tropical island that doesn't exist and where it is summer all year. The fake Greta asked, "Have you heard something about Chunga Chunga's struggle? We've been there, it's really terrible. Have you heard something about it? Interesting." Harry replied, "I actually haven't because I don't really look at the news anymore. That starts my day badly and finishes my day badly." He added, "I think it's a very good idea." Harry was also pranked into promising to help move penguins to the North Pole. The jokers even told the Duke they could help him claim the throne of Russia and suggested Greta could marry Prince George. They also joked about Harry smoking weed with hippies on his eco-catamaran and proposed he join Greta's celebrity movement called Stars Save the Earth with Leonardo DiCaprio and Angelina Jolie. In an embarrassing exchange, Harry failed to spot the pranksters wanted to ship the sail penguins, which are native to the South Pole, all the way to the North Pole. The fake Greta and her dad Svante said they had 50 penguins stuck in landlocked Belarus, where it was only a barbaric minus 20 degrees instead of minus 70. Greta said, "Yeah, and now we are searching for some ship, maybe to transport the poor penguins to their native place." Her father added, "North Pole, maybe you have any contacts who can help us to find the catamaran or something like that?" Then Greta said, "Or maybe you have a ship in Belarus, why not, I don't know." Harry failed to spot Belarus has no coastline and said he would email a contact of someone who could help. He said, "I've got one person who is a polar guide in the North Pole. He is from Norway, called Ingus Sohin. He may be able to help you. He knows a lot of the right people." Greta also asked Harry if he could help her marry into the British royal family, suggesting she is interested in Prince George, claiming she is a distant relative of Sweden's King Charles. Harry replied, "I can assure you, marrying a prince or princess is not all it's made up to be." And she claimed there were discussions in Russia that Harry could become head of a restored monarchy. Harry replied, chuckling, "Well, there you go, maybe that's our new purpose, to be able to focus and take over Russia." Greta offered Harry a ride on her zero-carbon catamaran with her hippie friends she used to transverse the Atlantic to avoid gas-guzzling jets. Her fake dad said, "But I want to warn you, these people have been smoking weed in the sea all the time." Harry replied, "I'm sure." And the would-be Greta said, "I read Harry also smoked when he was young. Sorry." When suggesting possible jobs after his royal exit, the fake Greta and her father told the prince they hope he does not end up at McDonald's. Harry fired back, "Junk food, sad meat, and accompanied with contributing so much to climate change. I will not be working there, no." That is all for today's news. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you next video.